Hello, everybody. Welcome. And thank you for your patience. I realize I'm starting a little later than I had anticipated. And as they say here in Greek, trecho αλλά δεν φτάνω. I'm running, but I'm not arriving anywhere. So I decided that the way to arrive would be to stop. So I stopped and meditated. And then everything began to move more easily. So huge welcome. Very excited to be with you. Radhika, thank you very much for holding together everything in the live chat, for keeping everybody excited, motivated. Thank you very much. So, what I'd like to talk about today is this very significant, not only the supermoon coming up in a couple of days' time, super significant, but also the frequencies of Aquarius, which is the age that we are moving into, and of Leo, because we're going to get a full moon in Leo on the 6th of February. So what are the frequencies we're working with? And I just want to get this sense of warmth here. I'd like you to feel as though you've come into a frequency vortex here of love, of acceptance, of enjoyment, of connection, of joyfulness and inspiration. What is the frequency that you would like to set here and now? Let's see if we can co-create a high frequency vortex, because we are moving now into a new paradigm, which is moving away from the dense material physicality. Doesn't mean to say we won't have physicality, but we're moving into something where we are beginning to work with frequency. So what are the frequencies we're choosing today? I'm going to choose love, joy, connection. Susie's choosing love. Yeah. We are moving into this new paradigm. And it's important that we begin to take responsibility for our own frequency. And also when we come together, what is the intention of the frequency that we want to manifest here? And we set out a field: laughter, connection, love, peace, diversity, warmth, love, peace, friendship. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Sharing creativity. Lovely. Higher dimensions. Okay, because as a soul community here, we can work with frequency and we can feel the differences. I'm reminded that Aquarius is known as the water bearer, the water carrier. And in fact, it's an air sign. And I've thought about this. It's really befoxed me for a long, long time. Oh yes, harmony, compassion, trust, togetherness, forgiveness, gratitude, success, peace, calm, beautiful, love it. Patience, thank you, Veronica, love this. Serious, an intention to live in a high vibration all year. Woohoo! Yes, love, peace, trust. Thank you. This is just so. We're working now with what we consider invisible energies. But you can feel love, can't you? You can feel when somebody loves you and somebody's emanating a feeling of love. You feel it. Contrariwise, if somebody's emanating a feeling of anger and revenge, you're going to feel that too, and you're going to shrink whereas you open when you get the higher frequencies. There is an opening and a healing possible in the physical body when we move to these higher frequencies. And Aquarius, very interesting sign. It's got two rulers, Saturn. So Saturn rules not only Capricorn, the earth sign, but it also rules the air sign, the old ruler of Aquarius. And the new ruler of Aquarius is Uranus. So we're working with these two energies, two different planets, Saturn, Uranus. So the way I see this, I'm going to tie in the water bit as well, so it's just a lot, is I see that we are working with, because Saturn rules boundaries, we are working with going beyond the boundaries of limitation, because Saturn shows us our limits. Yeah, you can't go further than this. But we're working at pushing those boundaries and reaching new and higher frequencies that take us out of this heavy, painful suffering that's gone on for eons on our earth. So we have a tremendous opportunity, personally and together, to break these limitations. I've thought very much about vibration frequency. This is going to be the subject. You're going to hear it everywhere. You're going to hear it in science. You're going to hear it in agriculture. You're going to hear it in healing. You're going to hear it in education. You're going to hear it in relationships. Everywhere it's going to permeate, if it hasn't already. But it's what's coming. So one of the greatest assets you can begin to develop, especially because we've got this powerful new moon coming up, is you can develop this ability to change your frequency in a heartbeat, to have at your fingertips tools and ways of raising your frequency. So I'm going to ask you, what are the ways that you raise your frequency? How do you do it? How do you do it? Let's say, for example, you've been out, you've been to the doctors, you've visited someone in the hospital, or you've been around, shall we say, some mixed frequencies, and you get home and you think, whoa, what do you do to raise your frequency? Okay, Laurel Ann, music, yes, great. Singing, thank you, yes. Sangeeta, meditation, visualization, gratitude, awesome. Beautiful. Nature, thank you, Julie, yes. Deep breathing, absolutely. Favorite music and dance, music, yes. Sounding, toning, stretching, singing, scream, art. Beautiful, thank you, Patrick. Marianne, singing, dancing, movement. Okay, great. So many of you got, thank you, Erica, wash it away, take a shower. The Aquarian energy, you can use water to quickly shift your energy. You may just need hydrating. You may just need to take a drink of high energy, high frequency water. An aura cleanse, beautiful, Cheryl. Spend time with your grandkids, sit in your garden, listen to nature, Anne-Marie. Essential oils, salt bath, lovely, a bath, swim in the ocean, fabulous if your climate is such. Beautiful. Take a step back into self. Cold showers, yep, whatever does it. Eating higher frequency foods, awesome. So these are the things to be able to quickly change your frequency. Is going to be one of the biggest assets you're going to have as we move to this new paradigm. We are moving to a new Earth. And it is as if we will be living in different realities. Yes, thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you, Radhika. You're a star. Yes. So, Another place to look at is, where in your life are you allowing an authority figure, that's Saturn, the Saturn part of this Aquarius equation, where are you allowing a person that you perceive as an authority figure to limit you? Is somebody saying, oh, I don't think you can do that? Nah, don't bother with that. Who is that happening in your world? For example, I had somebody tell me I'd never make it as an astrologer. I also had somebody tell me, who I really trusted, who I did see as an authority figure in my life at that time, who said many years ago, don't change your name. Yes, you're already known as Barbara Goldsmith. You won't be able to change your name. You'll lose everything. But no, it's not so if you decide it to be so. So really, it's about pushing these levels, yeah? Pushing your will. Aquarius is a fixed sign. Thank you, right? It's fixed. So it's about you saying, I say what goes. If my Auntie Jenny, who is nearly 101, who's taken sleeping pills now for over 40 years, told me earlier this week that she was about to pop another one in her mouth. And she said, I'm not taking another sleeping pill. And this is the person who used to have her husband, Nat, smuggle sleeping pills into the hospital if she was having some kind of an operation. Oh, Nat smuggled me a sleeping pill. I won't be able to sleep. She said, I'm not taking another. She said, now the first week was difficult. She said, now I'm over it. I'm not going to take another. So where do you, and you can never say it's too late. If she can do it at 101, we can do it. Okay. So it's what we will be working with, and what of course is very exciting about this time, is we're moving into this air energy, everything to do with air. We're moving away from the Earth frequencies. We've had 200 years of Jupiter and Saturn meeting in Earth energies. From 2021, they begin to meet in air frequencies for the next 200 years. Again, emphasizing that we're working with air. So what does this mean? Okay. Mental power. Thank you. America. Yes. We're shifting to the frequency of using mind. And as far as I can see, and of course, if you'd have said to somebody even 100, 150 years ago, you know, we're going to be traveling in aeroplanes, they'd have said, are you mad? But Aquarius rules aviation. It rules higher levels of travel. And space travel in the not too distant future, and it's not going to be about blasting rockets and using again this combustion power, right? Because we've then got to have, we've got to then have power to be able, we've got to then use resources to be able to fill the tanks. That's not going to work if the everyday person is going to go into space, which I do think we will. I really do. We're going to find new, and this is coming with this age of frequency, which is the age of Aquarius. We're going to choose frequency, free energy, free resources, free, not where we've got to pay, not where we're held down, but within, we're going to be able to tap into frequencies that will enable us to travel, that will enable us to have energy, unlimited. We will have all these things as we raise our frequency more. We must raise our frequencies. Why? Because we are dealing with more powerful substances, if you like, that can quickly burn us out completely. So we have to be able to raise our frequency so that we will use these new technologies for the higher good, the better. All right? For the better of all of us. Okay, how's your energy level? How are your frequency? Where's your frequency right now? On a state of 1 to 100, where is it? Where is it? Yes. Welcome, Bougie Me. Yay. Good morning, ambient tweets. Yes, yes, free. Okay. So where's your frequency? Think about it. Oh, Lil's at 101. Woohoo! Okay. So just to a conscious awareness of your frequency is going to be really, really valuable. Love you too, March. Okay, 90, 50. Okay, and we can lift one another. You know, when you're around somebody who's high frequency, feels wonderful. You're basking in that high energy. When you're around somebody that's low frequency, complaining, moaning, aggressive. Whoa! 100, close to 100. Woohoo! Okay. And it doesn't have to be something that's like, woohoo and out. You can be at 100 and be very quiet and peaceful. I'm often at 100 when I'm walking in nature. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, Lost Divine Empress. Yes, 100. No. All right. Okay, it takes conscious effort. Absolutely, AS Santoro, it takes conscious effort. And that's why I'm saying we're at a critical point now. It's like portals are opening at this time as we're into this Aquarian energy coming up. We're into the sun into Aquarius, the new moon in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius. Yeah, it's building. The air signs, the Venus star point in air signs. So this is why, as astrologers, we can hopefully give valuable information so that we can use this constructively to move into the new paradigm more easily. Yeah, it doesn't have to be so difficult. This earth energy that we've been wading through has been very difficult, very hard work. Now, Aquarius is very much about self-sufficiency. It's not about depending on governments, states, handouts. Yeah, it's not about that. It's about how do we become more self-sufficient. Okay, you can work with frequencies at growing things. Yes, I'll be having hopefully Penny Kelly coming back at some point, and she's really an expert on frequencies, and especially with growing things. Yeah, when she used frequencies to grow, I think she mentioned courgettes. I think you call them zucchinis in America. She had so many, and they were so huge because she was working with the higher frequency. So as you work with these higher frequencies, your whole body and your being becomes lighter and healthier. So we're moving away from chemicals to change our frequency and more into the air, the actual energy around us. So we're moving away from fossil fuels and into free energy. We're moving into the age of space. Aquarius is about space. Give me space. Don't crowd me in. Okay, so there's a new science emerging, a new education emerging, but it is we the people, Aquarius is we the people, coming together, especially in places like this. It's very Aquarian to meet online through frequency. And there is a frequency exchange that happens online that can be very, very powerful. During this age that we're coming into, the power to erase diseases, the power to be able to, and I think this is already there scientifically, I think it's just not being open to the everyday person. If we can grow 2 sets of teeth, why can't we grow 3 and 4 and 5 sets of teeth? Why can't we grow other limbs? This must be the limited conditioning, the Saturn energy, that we've been conditioned as a whole humanity to believe that that is as much as we can do. But we're moving now to being able to think that it is possible, because it's such a drag having implants. I don't know about you, but I've now had my 2nd implant removed. And it's like, oh, please, yeah. They're not easy, yeah. But if we could just grow another tooth and just grow something, we wouldn't live in so much fear of the fragility of the body. So as we move into these higher frequencies, we are given higher powers. But we must use those higher powers for the higher good for all. That is really, yeah, it's been possible forever. Yes, Robert, but we haven't known that, and that's why we can't do it yet. Okay, so I think that we're going into new dimensions. We're meeting new beings from other planets. Some of you are already doing that. They're all out there. The air and the space around, I don't know about you, but I really feel it. I really feel it. Yeah. So we can do this. Beautiful. Thank you, Linda. Greater technology will be blessed to us when we can end the fear and coexist in peace. Yes. Beautiful. Now, there are energy weapons. There are. Pluto into Aquarius suggests that people will use the energy for weapons and for, because it can always be used for good or ill, which is why here on this channel, with this energy and these frequencies, we can dissolve weapons through the higher frequency of love, through the higher frequency. Well, we know better, we will do better. Thank you, Therese. Yeah. Okay. I do think that we've got the power to be able to immortality, let me put it this way, immortality would be ruled around Aquarius, this Aquarian energy. So anything to do with immortality, breaking these bounds of how we've seen our world and the limited view that we have of it, all this can break free. I love this. We will have a meditation to focus on using our energy for good. I will do that if you'll remind me towards the end of this transmission. We'll do a short meditation on that together. Are we AI in the flesh? Jacqueline, that's a good question. Love trumps fear any day. So we're working with this energy of Aquarius, and that's going to be predominant. I will talk more about that, but I've given you some tastes of it. Einstein said the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And when you begin to generate an energy field around you, which is high vibration, you will find that you very rarely run into negativity, discord, aggressiveness. You won't run into it because you've got a field around you. Apparently the field around a person is at least 20, 30 feet or more. It's pretty big. So when you create that field, and when we create this field here, you go out with like an invincibility field around you. Yeah, we're dissolving these old 3D patterns. So where discord and violence can't come in. It's what we're working with. We're working on it. Are we there yet? No, but we're working on it. So the full moon, thank you, Peace, thank you. The full moon after this new moon in Aquarius will be in Leo. So we're working with the energies of Aquarius and Leo coming up in these next few weeks. Aquarius, the head, the mind, the mental space. And Leo, the heart, the love, that highest frequency of love must be the balance, because otherwise that mental space can be very cold, can be cutting. So we're being encouraged to introduce that heart space. And you might want to, every day, focus upon certain frequencies that you want to work with, that you want to develop. Choosing which frequencies do you want to develop? I want to keep developing this heart frequency, this love frequency. Yeah, because that's very much the heart frequency of the Leo coming up. And it's about generosity. Yeah, I go into the bakery and I get loaves of bread, which I actually give to the stray dogs. They love bread. They can't get enough of it. So I buy these. And today she just gave me this enormous lovely presentation of gorgeous sweets and like some cakes. And it was just like, wow, heart energy, heart. So what energies would you like to vibrate? Okay, because it's a vibration, it's a sound. And how can you keep working with them? And really keep them uppermost in your mind. Because those high frequencies of love, wisdom, calm, peace, joy, all these high frequencies, people feel them. If you're at a very high frequency, a snake would not be able to attack you. I've seen that with various yogis, yeah? The cobra can be coming at them and it's just diffused the energy by a practicing yogi. So let's see what the Pleiadian card is for today's transmission. See what the Oracle deck shows us. Okay. Sweet surrender. I love you too, Jennifer. Thank you. Love with fierce compassion. Woohoo! Love it. Sweet surrender. Surrender to love. Let it in. Open the doors of your heart. Yeah. So perhaps in these next few minutes, perhaps if you'd like, let's do a short meditation together to tune into these higher frequencies. Thank you, Stacey. You've ordered the deck. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome, 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 welcome. So you choose which frequency. It doesn't matter which frequency it is. But let's just tune in together here. And let's imagine that all our hearts are beating as one heart. One heart of pure love. and breathe in all that love. Allow your lungs to expand and breathe in that love to every single cell of your body. And you can also visualize breathing in that love to the people that you love. And you can feel how calming it is to feel encircled and embraced by love. It's all around you. You can relax. You have nothing to defend or to protect. You are surrounded by love. Breathe it in. And smile as you feel your heart relaxing. And send some love now to those who are hurting, to those who are suffering. Let us send them the energy of this one powerful heart, beaming love to those in despair, to those who are sad and lost. Let's beam the love, because the love grows. The more we beam it out, the bigger and brighter the energy becomes. And now come back to your body and just bask in the feeling of love, of safety, knowing you can relax into this frequency at any time. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for joining in that meditation. You'll be amazed at the kind of effect that we can have when we come together and emanate high frequency energy. You may see miracles happening in your life and in the lives of those around you. Don't allow yourself to accept impossibility consciousness. and anybody telling you that it can't be done. The energy of Aquarius is that nothing is impossible. Beautiful. Asking for healing of your patient. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Strange expression, isn't it? From my heart, for being here, for your contribution, because you do contribute your energy. Thank you, Radhika, for doing such a terrific job in the chat. And you'll be amazed at what you can do. I never thought I could do a meditation live online, okay? If you'd have asked me about that before being with you, I'd have said, oh, no. But it's not true. Together we open up things inside of us that we didn't know we had. And I'm hoping that this live stream and that this new moon and that this energy of Aquarius and Leo is opening up things inside of you that will percolate out and will bring about this higher frequency on our planet. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Much, much love to you. I can feel the energies. I don't know about you, but I feel your energies. I'm really grateful. Bye for now.